Good morning, children. So, this is our last chapter 6, Performing Arts and I. Art begins where words end. You're already aware, children, when we have no words, we can draw and we can express ourselves in various art forms. We can express our feelings and what we want to convey. This chapter is a continuity, children. Last year, you must have got information about performing arts. In this year's chapter, we are basically looking into drama and various other arts. If you remember, if a story is given to you to be dramatized, and you have to think what is lacking in it. For example, there was a farmer who used to work very hard to bring up his family. Gradually, his children started learning, getting educated, grew up, stood on their own feet, and all of them turned out to be good people. The children loved their parents immensely. Thus, they lived happily. You find out what is lacking in this. To perform a character, for example, a poor old woman, what aspects will have to be considered, children? Think about the concepts and ideas you learned last year. Concepts, conflict, costumes, body language, expressions, voice modulation, etc. And all this you have learned since KG in our school, as you have already done your assemblies. Everyone has participated in the school assembly, in the class assembly, and various other activities, children, where you were on the stage and performing yourself. So you're already aware about all these things: costume, voice modulation, and various other concepts, conflict, and also many of you have written down scripts for your assembly. So I'll take you to a place now in the drama, that is a dramatic world, where you know sound, rhythm, music, everything plays an important role. Lights, effects, dialogue, diction, everything, every single thing is countable. We have learnt all this from nature, children. You can hear the different sounds that nature produces. Birds chirping, and all birds have a different rhythm, different modulation. Water, running water, still water. They speak to you in different tones. So all these are live, natural, and we humans have learned from them. So what is performing arts? Once more I will define this here for you. The performing arts and arts such as music, dance, drama, which are performed for an audience. It is different from visual arts, which is when artists use paint, canvas, or various materials to create physical or static art objects. The performing arts often aims to express one's emotions and feelings. You can see here the different ways that they are expressing. Some can sing, some can dance, some can perform an action that no one else can do it. Mouth beating, various other things. If you are the one who has passion, dead passion, for one of these, go for it. Make it your career. Ask yourself, if you like a drama more than anything else, not just viewing, but to be a part of it, to be an actor, or to be a hairdresser, or to be anything, a costume maker, or to set the set, or you're interested in the sounds, light, music, any of the field, find out for yourself which stirs up your curiosity, which makes you happy. Drama, children. We talk about drama. Elements that can make a drama entertaining. What are those elements, children? First is the set. The setting or installation on the stage to show the place where that drama is happening, where that event is happening. And to make the scene more realistic is called the set of a drama. We have already had so many annual days, so many programs where we have set the stage. You yourself are part of it. Second comes costume and dress. Most of the time you keep on asking, any event you keep on asking, ma'am, which costume, what we have to wear, how do we have to dress. The costume of the character is decided after considering what the role is, the time period of the drama, traits of the character, genre of the play, etc. For example, if it is a historical drama, the costumes and style should be according to the period suitable for it. For example, you're performing something from Ramayana. Okay, we cannot wear some shirt and jeans. We have to wear those costumes, jewelry, everything to show that era, to show that period. If you're performing something from the World War, you have to show those costumes. Next comes makeup. Just as the costume of a character is decided according to the part played, in the same way the makeup is also done after considering the character, its age, and the light on the stage, and to highlight the expressions of the character. If an old person has to be portrayed, then the hair can be colored grey-white. Dark circles may be shown under the eyes with the help of charcoal. We have done that, children, in the school. We have used talcum powder, to show grey-white hair, and many other things to show moustaches. We have used kajal pencils. The next comes is light effects. You can see your light effects. If you want to create a dim scene, so we put off the light or dim the light. Special light effects are used to draw the attention towards a portion of the stage, to show a place or a particular incident. These lights can either be hung at the top, on the sides, or at the lower side of the stage. For example, a portrait nighttime, generally a blue light is used. A special person is appointed to control the light effects on the stage. That's the light man. Focus lights. Next comes background music, children, which is happening right now. Many a times, music is used to enhance the effect of scenes in the drama. Sometimes the music is played softly in the background of a dialogues, or it is played aloud when there are no dialogues. For example, sounds of strong wind. You must have already experienced. Swishing of dry leaves can produce an effect to indicate a storm. Next comes creativity in drama. Various aspects are normally taken into consideration when staging a drama. Where is this incident taking place? What period is the drama set? What time of the day is it? These are the questions. Factors of place, period, and time are shown with the help of various things. But one must remember that place, period, and time need not necessarily be shown in a drama. It's always not necessary. For example, in a skit, we cannot show that. Next comes showing different sites or places. Many times incidents in the drama take place at different places. It is not possible to show all these places authentically on the stage. Thus, some imagination can be used to show some of them. Different parts of the stage can be used to show different places. For example, if there are two places like a house and a hotel to be shown, then one part of the stage is set up like a house and the other like a hotel. Different places can be shown on the same stage without dividing the stage by placing temporary props and placards to indicate the place. A place can also be shown without any props or boards by just the actions and background music. For example, a person sitting in the park can be shown with the help of actions and sounds in the surroundings. In our annual day, we usually do that, children. We show a village house, a modern house, various other things on the same stage. Aristotle, in his book Poetics, wrote the key elements of drama are plot, character, music, diction, thought, and spectacle. In the modern theatre, the essential elements are slightly different as such: characters, plot, theme, dialogue, convention, genre, audience. The elements of drama: characters, dialogue, stagecraft, plot, music, direction. This can be varied also. Forms of drama, children: tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy, history plays, problem play, epic theatre, poetic drama, realistic drama, theatre of the absurd. Types of dramas: you can see your stage theatre, one-act plays, short skits, musical theatre, monodrama, nukkad or street plays, radio theatre. Performance elements: acting, the use of face, body and voice to portray character, character motivation, the reason or reasons for a character's behavior, an incentive or inducement for further action or for a character in drama. Character analysis, in responding to dramatic art, the process of examining how the elements of drama, literary, technical, and performance are used. Empathy, the capacity to relate to the feelings of another. If an actor cannot put himself into the character given, for example, a young actor, for example, Shah Rukh Khan is given an character of an old man. If he cannot put himself into that character, he won't be able to give us that performance. You can see Amitabh Bachchan. He gets into the roles of whatever character is given to him. There are many actors, okay? Even Shah Rukh Khan. Whatever character you give, he puts himself into it, and that is why these people are successful. But this is their passion. It is their passion to be an actor. It is their passion to perform, and thus they are successful in their career. Likewise, whatever is your passion, dance, music, go after it. It's not necessary that everyone has to become a doctor, engineer, or a farmer. It's your passion. If you run after your passion, you will definitely be successful. Showing different periods of time, children. Sometimes incidents in the drama take place during different periods of time. Some are seen to be in the present period, some in the flashback, and some in the set during the daytime, and some during nighttime. Some take place one after the other. Some tricks can be used to show this. What can we do? A pause can be denoted by using blackout between two scenes. So switch off the lights on the stage for a few seconds, right? Secondly, use of a different colored light on the stage is one method of showing a dream sequence or a flashback. Next, incidents belonging to two different time periods can be shown on two different parts of the stage, the right and left or back and front. Bright yellow light is generally used to show daytime, and dim or blue light can be used to show nighttime. The next comes is performing. Performing non-human characters. You must have already done this, play work. When light goes off, you must have played with your fingers to show deer is moving or an elephant is moving in the shadow. So drama topics need not be limited to only human stories, but can include any incident which can be dramatized and has a conflict. Some ways to enact other non-human characters could be depict the character only through dialogues, or birds or animals' character can be depicted by using their sounds in between the dialogues, or by showing their typical actions, body language or costume. Remember Aesop's fables? Dramatizing Aesop's fables. You all must have read Aesop's fables. What difference have you noticed between these stories and other general short stories? Select any one story from Aesop's fables, make use of all the concepts and elements that you have studied till now, and enact or dramatize it. Each group will select a story. Every member of the group must enact some character or the other. If the story does not consist of sufficient characters, as per the group's number, then the characters in the story could be increased. Watch each other's performance and instead of finding faults, try to articulate what you liked and what you didn't and justify it. I will take you for this, children. Whenever I had my assembly, I will always tell that on the stage, before climbing onto the stage, you correct each other, you shout at each other, everything is possible and can be done. But once you go on stage, do not correct each other, just carry on with the flow, help each other. Don't find faults on the stage. So this is what all these lines speak. Now let's see for a career, children, accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Don't allow anyone to work on you like a puppet. You work as per your passion, but of course, discuss it with your parents. Take them into confidence that you can win, and first find out for yourself whether it is really your passion or just a fantasy. It has to be very clear. Now we come to the role of the director. What is the role of the director? Now in this dialogues activity which I just did, it could really have been spoken between any two characters of any place, at any time in different context. You decided the context and other details of those dialogues and performed them. In the same way, when a story or drama is in the written form, then before staging a performance, someone has to interpret it. Decide on the emotional shades to be brought out. Visualize how the scenes would be played out. Decide on how the characters behave, talk, and decide, etc. The dialogues can be shortened or changed. The responsibility is assigned to a specific person, and he or she is called the director, which in most of the time the teacher is the director in our school, or the teacher appoints a good student, whoever is capable of being the director, and that child performs the role of a director. The distance between your dreams and reality is called action, children. So take action. The first step of action is your standard 10. Comparing. You all are aware about comparing. Everyone fights. Ma'am, I want to compare. So speaking on the stage in front of a mic. How did it feel? Find out. You might have seen a person coordinating an event on the stage or on TV. His or her job is to announce the next program in line for the audience to know. This task is called as comparing, and the person doing it is called a comparer. Comparing has now turned into a full-fledged profession. You can see radio jockeys, you can see VJs. So all this is nothing but comparing children. And this video we wind up with this. The next video will be dance.